Hello and welcome to the ceremony. This is Mother's Medicine. This is Sacred Alchemy. And working with the lunar portals is, oh my gosh, it is absolutely divine. I'm probably preaching to the choir when I say this, but it needs to be said. Our moon goddess is a goddess of the divine feminine energy, and that's really what we are bringing forth. It is the dark mother that heals all wounds. And so, really working and connecting with our moon is so powerful in so many ways. And today is a ceremony for a full moon in Leo, and I'll talk about some aspects of Leo that are just so exciting. Everything is so divinely stacked up. It's just so beautiful. And so, first, I would like to start with acknowledging and appreciating the seeds we've planted in our past. So, let's go ahead and close your eyes and let's take some heart centered breaths. So, breathe in the nose and out the mouth. And let's breathe in our heart chakra and out our heart. Breathe in, breathe out. Continue to take deep heart centered breaths. I want you to imagine yourself 5 years ago. Who were you? What was your perspective? What was your temperament? What was the things you struggled with? How did you cope? How did you regulate yourself? What lessons were you going through 5 years ago? And as you imagine yourself 5 years ago, really start to kind of put yourself in that body. Imagine yourself as you were 5 years ago. Now I'd like you to imagine who you are today, sitting across from who you were 5 years ago. And what I mean by that is try to look at who you are now from the eyes of who you were 5 years ago. And really, really take in this deep appreciation for how much growth and progress you have made in 5 years. Really take it in and be in awe of your presence, of who you are now. Be in awe, like, oh my gosh, I am such a badass compared to who I was 5 years ago. Just soak it in, right? We're embodying the Leo today. Soak it in just how much growth and how just how beautiful you are with this more open heart in so many ways. 5 years ago, you was also beautiful. Just take in that progress, right? Maybe 5 years ago you were this little rosebud, and now you are a whole rose bush with lots of roses everywhere. So take that in. And what I want you to do is thank yourself. Thank yourself. 5 years ago, whether you were conscious of it or not, you were planting seeds for yourself. Maybe it was just a thought. I want to get better at this. I don't want to struggle like this. I don't want to think this way. I want to be more joyful. Those were seeds you planted. So soak it in and just be in gratitude for all of this work that you've done and this growth that you've had. So beautiful. Okay, let's look at. This is an amazing book. It's called Essential Astrology, and the author is Amy Hering, I think. I reference this book anytime I do any sort of full moon, new moon ceremonies to really think about the traits of the sign that we're in. So I'm going to read a little bit from Leo. So this is just snippets of it. The cosmic soul must break out of the shell and show itself through expressing what is genuine and precious to it and about it. Leo is the birth of self. It is no longer enough to be, to feel, or to think. Now it needs to be alive, to demonstrate it openly and uninhibitedly. Leo is known for the lion, the king of the jungle, and it is a lion that possesses a powerful presence that, like Leo, cannot be ignored. Yet, what is a lion without its pack, its pride? What is a Leo without its court, its audience? The lion's roar must be heard. To be heard, to be seen and appreciated, Leo must engage with life, stepping out into the sun and extending itself out into the world in some way. It is about the meeting of self in the experience of life in a way that inspires one to create and express, to play and revel. One of Leo's mottos might be eat, drink, and be merry, but not out of ignorance, negligence, or carelessness. Life is not to be wasted, but savored. So, thinking about what Leo represents for us in our cosmic soul, what resonated with you? How can you step out and engage with life and embrace who you are, your own genuine self, your authentic self? I really liked how it talked about being seen, being heard, and being appreciated, because this is a time of really coming into the Aquarius and really being all about I am, right? The authenticity of that. And I just think it's so beautiful that Leo just really sets us up for that, because it is a time for us to be seen, to be heard, and appreciated. We all have deep healing medicine within us. And there are others who are in need of what you have to offer, right? We live in a world that is bizarre to our true self, but in the way that I think about it for our new earth, our golden age, we live in a community where we share abundance. And part of the sharing of the abundance is sharing our medicine, is offering our passions, our desires, what we love, right? And offering that freely to our community, to our brothers, to our sisters, because it feels good to give. It feels good to have just continuous reciprocity, giving and receiving. So we have that. We have some beautiful medicine for people. So, what is that for you? What is your medicine for others? And what can you commit to? What seeds would you like to plant so that one day you can harvest from that? What do you desire to be seen, to be heard, and to be appreciated? Because only you know that. So, what is it? So, I will say you might have to pause this video because I would like you to write something down. Write something down, a prayer, and we're going to burn it. That's my favorite way to, to plant seeds is through Mother Fire. And thinking of what would be a mantra for you. So first, we're writing. I already have mine written down of what I want to be seen, what I want to be heard, and what I want to be appreciated. And not just by others, but by myself. What do I want to nurture within myself to be appreciated? What is my medicine for the world? And so I wrote that down. So I would suggest writing that down. So yeah, pause the video because we're moving forward. Okay, hopefully you have yours written. And we are going to burn this. If you do not have a lighter or whatever, you don't need to burn it. You can always burn it later. Or you can even simply, uh, there's a few things you can do. You can dissolve it in water, you can bury it in the ground, or you can just write it, right? And then just know that it's a seed to be planted. So you don't have to. That's perfectly fine. The other thing I want you to think about is what is a mantra for you? So, what I mean by that is what is one sentence? What is one affirmation really embodying the traits of Leo that will be your mantra for this full moon? And so I will share mine. Mine is what is meant for me will be. And that just feels good for me. What is meant for me will be. But it can be whatever you want. It could be I am a divine feminine goddess. You know, whatever it is. It could be anything. I am the lioness of the jungle. Whatever resonates with you. What is going to be your mantra? Okay. I like to call in helping spirits when I pray, just to give it a little bit more of a boost. Really working with uh, the higher planes as we exist in the lower planes, right? Some beautiful alchemy. So, if you're ready and you have your piece of paper, you can hold it against your heart if you want. You can put it in your hands, however you want. I'm going to go ahead and get that started. So, I call in the helping spirits of the highest form of love and light. I call in our cosmic brothers and sisters. I call in our guardian angels and the angels of the elements. I call in our dragon mothers, our ancestors, and the ancestors of this land that we are on. I call on you to help plant these seeds during this full moon, to help us courageously embody what we desire, to help us grow and expand in the way of the Leo, to be seen, to be heard, to be appreciated. I honor our Mother Earth, for she holds us with her beautiful body. I honor our Mother Water, for she nourishes us by giving us life. I honor Mother Air, for she breathed life into us in every moment, a door to our true self. I honor our Mother Fire for her warm love, for her deep wisdom of helping us see through the illusions of this physical experience. And I honor our Mother Spirit for being this beautiful, quiet river of abundance that flows through every cell of our being. She is always with us, and she so selflessly created us in her image. I honor our ancestors and the ancestors of this land for all they have done for us and for all of life. And I honor myself and you for courageously taking this journey, healing, transcending, alchemizing, and being here to be a light in the storm, to be a healing crystal around others, to quietly anchor in this beautiful light and create a better world, a better way. Thank you, Mother Fire, for helping plant these seeds. May they be carried and planted in the most fertile soil. May we have the courage and patience to let them grow exactly as they are meant to grow. And may we be filled with deep gratitude when it comes time to harvest. Thank you so much. And thank you so much, Moon Spirit, for allowing us this beautiful divine portal. So if you have your paper ready, if you're going to burn, we can do that. I have a silver bowl that I use for mine, and I save the ashes, and then I use the ashes for other things. Sometimes I just put them in my plants. But please be safe burning stuff. Maybe over the sink. That'd be great. Don't burn your house down. Mother speaks in symbolism. She speaks directly to you, but she speaks in symbolism. And the act of burning is just so powerful. Ash and what it symbolizes is so powerful. So, my next task for you is your mantra. What is your mantra? Mine is, what is meant for me will be. And I wish I could play music, but I don't want it to be copyrighted or anything like that. So this is where I have to leave you. But my next part of the ceremony is pick a song that you love, that you can jam out to, dance or don't, it's okay. And for the entirety of that song, at least one song, you sing that mantra over and over and over. Okay? Mantras are powerful. And I'm not going to go into the background of mantras, but it is very powerful. And I will say dancing helps because you feel that good energy and you're combining that really good joyful energy with your mantra. Ooh, that's powerful. That's power. Okay. But it's okay just to jam out and sit and just have the mantra on repeat in your head. It's perfectly fine too. Whatever works for you and your space and your comfort level is the best. So, with that, I love you so much. Thank you for being a part of this full moon ceremony with me. I wish we could do it in person and it be a little bit different, but that's okay. One day it will be. But for now, we will share space like this, and that's okay. I look forward to hearing your experience if you would like, or just share what your mantra is for the full moon in Leo. And with that, I would like to thank you for coming and thank the helping spirits for being with us today in this moment, to thank Moon Spirit, to thank my wonderful kitty for not being too distracting during the video, and also to thank ourselves. Thank you. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for showing up for yourself. And because the journey only continues forever and ever and ever in eternity, until next time, I bow to you.